litres. They leave the line. They go down the first straight. It's Lee Street that leads into that first turn with Gary Wells in second place and Richard Smith scorching into second past him on the first turn. Lee Street, Richard Smith, and just look who was that. Adrian Squirrell comes scorching around the outside there and into third place. Richard Smith goes into the lead on the pit turn of lap 1. Richard Smith powers out of that corner. Adrian Squirrell's got in there as well. Adrian Squirrell is after him. Lee Street goes down to third. Gary Wells is in fourth. Then Terry Giles and Adam Shipp. Keep struggling. Oh, down. It looks like Adrian Squirrell's dropped it there. Challenging hard on the back wheel to Richard Smith. Both lads from the eastern centre. He's up and okay. We have yellow flags. We've got a red flag. The red flag is out. The race being stopped in the interest of safety to allow Adrian Squirrell to a breathtaking a bit of breathing space, I'm trying to say. Richard Smith, he's slightly disappointed with that, having made the break early on in the race and got to the front. He's now got to go back to the start line and do it all again. Adrian Squirrell looks like he's up and okay. Not sure whether he'll be in the rerun or not. Class the course, Jim Wiseman walking towards him at the moment. There's the Wilson tarmac team. Malcolm Simmons goes up there, he's in second place, he goes into the first turn, but I'm sure he'll overtake Michael Garrard on that first corner. No, he didn't. He's come back on the inside. He's got here and his teammate's gone through. He's let his teammate by. Are they following team orders or what? Nigel Garrard comes in hard. Malcolm Simmons is defending the line of 44 Dean Camier. So is Dean Camier and Malcolm Simmons. It's the dynamic duo, the Wilson tarmac team. When it comes to team, look at Malcolm Simmons straight past Dean Camier. He eases up and rides alongside him. Guiding him on, riding him close, getting him used to a bit of contact. Here they come. Malcolm Simmons and Dean Camier side by side. Oh, Malcolm nearly went over the front wheel then. Dynamic stuff from these two as Malcolm Simmons comes back past Dean Camier. He's really livened this up. Malcolm Simmons leading now from Dean Camier in second. Are they going to share it one each? That flag's out. It's Malcolm Simmons from Dean Camier. From James Peck and Mark Giles. And Dean Camier goes on the inside of Malcolm Simmons. Malcolm Simmons powers on and Dean Camier goes down. Dean Camier's thrown it away. That won't be a 1-2 if he does that. You are supposed to stay on it. Malcolm Simmons comes round, takes the checkered flag. He's won it fair and square. James Peck, a good second for him. Then Mark Giles, Brian Brown, Simon Davey, Nigel Garrard. Oh, who was that? Julian Phipps or Chris Frittenden? I don't know which way round it was. Tremendous stuff. What a superb final. Nice to see Dean Camier is up and on his feet, but he looks like he's going to be walking back to the Wilson camp. With Duncan Trollis and Paul Batesby and Hoff pursuit in second place through the water splash as they go into the first turn. Over goes John Halsey. One is up okay. I think they're both up okay. I just can't see the other one through the sidecar there. James Peck, he won first time out and he's winning again now. He's out in front. Powering on there. Mitch Godden in second. Lewis Ackerman in third. Adrian fifth in mount. And Action is on. Look at that dust. I'm telling you that it's dust. Up on that top corner. Dust coming up already. Down they come. Oh, James Peck goes down. James Peck lays it down in that corner. He struggles to try and stay with it. He's got it back upright. He's going to rejoin probably in fourth or fifth place. Mitch Godden leading. So we've only got 3 outfits on the line. I think that's the 3 we've got. John and Wayne Stafford, I think, broke down earlier. That's been on the start. Harry Ross, the other team. and Jason Bentley go down to the first turn first. Ahead of Ian Stewart the Amis, and then Dave Steer and Rob Sharrack. Dave Steer, Rob Sharrack move up into second on that first turn. Set their sights on the back wheel of John Halsey, Jason Glennie, but they're both steer mounted, so don't want to cause too many upsets in the steer camp. Dave Steer and Rob Sharrack, and then Ian and Stewart the Amis in third. Well, track conditions now somewhat atrocious, and shame because we had two cracking meetings up here in the Otford Hills. One more to come in August. We can't get it good all the time. John Halsey, Jason Glennie leading. Dave Steer, Rob Sharrack closing up the gap in second place. Right on the back wheel now of John Halsey and Jason Glennie. And he makes a move to try and come up on the inside. Look at these wet conditions, and the man is in there and trying his right up alongside, and he goes through. John Halsey fights back now. His front wheel's in front. Now it's Dave Steer that's in front. In that weather they could easily have settled for a second. But no, they didn't do that. They threw it all the way. Right up at the end, but it's John Halsey, Jason Glennie that takes it. Dave Steer and Rob Sharrack finishing second. And in third place, piling up the points, 183, Ian and Stewart the Amis. John Halsey, Jason Glennie in second place, and then Dave Steer and Rob Sharrack, then Duncan Tyers and Paul Batesby, then Lee Ray and Simon Beanie, and Sean Body, Wayne Russell bringing up the rear. Duncan Tyers goes right round, facing the wrong way, and not sure whether they're going to start it again or what they're going to do. Looks like they're going to restart it, but it fails miserably to do so. Another go up started it. But it's Rob Wilson and Tony Miles from John Halsey and Jason Glennie. Oh, what a big battle coming on here between Sean Body and Wayne Russell with Lee Ray and Simon Beanie as Sean Body takes the inside run. Duncan Tyers gets the machine restarted and joins at the back of the pack. Round the top they come then. 24, Rob Wilson and Tony Miles now on half distance ahead of John Halsey and Jason Glennie. Then Dave Steer and Rob Sharrack. John Halsey's going after Rob Wilson. Tony Miles looking behind thinking, oh dear, which way he's going to come from. Sean Body's running on the top corner, but everybody's A-OK. Duncan Tyers and Paul Batesby go by. Last lap then, and they start mixing it with the tail enders. Now this could mean trouble for somebody. Rob Wilson and Tony Miles going through, and John Halsey trying to go with him. They come up to the fast straight, and through goes John Halsey on the inside. Rob Wilson spins right in and over it goes, and that looks terrible for me. One of them's up okay. Not sure which. I think that's Rob Wilson that's up, and Tony Miles is still on the floor. Out goes the checkered flag. The win goes to John Halsey and Jason Glennie from Dave Steer and Rob Sharrack. With Sean Body and Wayne Russell taking that third place. Lee Ray spun it, but he's up and running again.
Fighting every inch of the way for it. It's John Pilcher that's trying to stop him getting that lead, and he's gone back into third place now, or fourth as we speak. Well, Richard Smith already getting himself to the front. He'll obviously want to try and equal that of Lee Street. 32 is Adrian Squirrell in second place. Well, in fact, as I say, he's in second, he's battling for the front as they go down that back straight. The two of them together. Well, I think for a moment there, Richard Smith let Adrian Squirrell go. He's going to come back underneath it. Both of them connect, but they're both perfectly okay. Well, both of them letting each other know they're not going to give an inch at all. Well, Mark Rowe back in third place at the moment, but it's Adrian Squirrell and Richard Smith that are having a tremendous battle at the front. Richard Smith looks to watch Adrian Squirrell go in. He looks for the outside. It's a long way round to do that, but indeed as he comes to the checkered flag, it's a win for number 32, Adrian Squirrell. Richard Smith this time has to be content with second place. Has made the best of the starts. This promises to be a cracker because the two outfits that have had race wins already in the first leg are in second and third. Still Duncan keeps the lead. They're a tremendous ride this from Duncan Solhurst. He had a third first time out, so he'll be going for this win if he can. Turns back underneath and Dave Steele's got through. Well, this is exactly the sort of thing that can happen when you're trying to take one place and leave gaps to the right and behind. Second place, but Gary Jackson again tries to put them under pressure. He's still getting very, very close, and I wouldn't want to predict the result even now at this stage. They've got the checkered flag coming up this time. Dave Steele's closed up on them. It's going to be close to the line, but Duncan Solhurst takes the win. A terrific ride from Duncan Solhurst and Paul Baysby. Dave Steele and Rob Shorex takes second. Gary Jackson and Nick Stace in third. Tim Bennett has made an absolute flyer off of the start. Dave Steele, who scored well so far this afternoon, is in second. He's been scoring well this afternoon. He's got some work to do if he's going to get back up on the top point scoring. But Tim Bennett and Steve Hargraves having a good afternoon here this afternoon. Holding off Dave Steele, but not how long. And Steve Hargraves, I apologise, I didn't give you the message that we heard from the pits that Duncan Solhurst unfortunately has blown his engine, so Duncan unable to come out in this last ride. Quite close to him. 10 minutes still keeps the power on. He's a little bit wider than Dave Steele, and I'm sure Dave has realised that. I'm sure there's going to be a challenge, and here it comes. What's going to happen on this last turn? He's going to come through on the inside. He's got the long way around. It's going to be close. Oh, tremendous ride from Dave Steele. Well, I'm sure if you'd have asked 10 minutes which way the Dave Steele is going to come, he'd have put a lot of money on saying that he's going to come through on the inside. We know the riders that have been going well in second place. It's Richard has been putting the most pressure on this afternoon. But it's Adam Shipp that's come to the front. Lee Street overtook the bend and Adam Shipp has gone to the front as they go into that bottom turn for the first time. Number 32, Adrian Squirrell is up in second place. Lee Street holding third place at the moment. Richard Smith is in there as well. Keith Strudwick is up there as well. All of these riders together as they come round off that top bend, but it's Adam Shipp that's leading. And Adam Shipp still at the front, got now on his back wheel Adrian Squirrell. Adrian Squirrell pushing all the way and tries to find a gap on the inside. He moves through, so Adrian Squirrell gets to the front. Adam Shipp still there in second place. Lee Street closing on him though. Richard Smith has gone a long way around the outside. Down the back straight with Adrian Squirrell leading. Adam Shipp is still in second. Richard Smith closing on him all the time. And Richard Smith going for the outside line on this bottom turn again. Problems for Adam Shipp on that turn. It means that the rest have closed on him. Lee Street still there in fourth place. Looking to come through in the third. And moves through on the inside of Adam Shipp. But the eyes, I'm sure, are on Richard Smith. Can he do it towards the line? He's got one more lap to go. Richard on the outside. The two of them together with just one more corner to go. It's all going to be on this last turn. Richard Smith goes for it a long way round. He's got the speed as he comes towards the line. He's got it towards the line. A tremendous ride from Richard Smith. Adrian Squirrell loses out as they come off that last bend. What a terrific ride from Richard Smith. Underway on the far side and they swing down the main straight. We'll pick them up coming into this first turn. Martin Cuff, like you see, is in there in second place. Barry Gear is in third at the moment, but with the lead is rider number 173. And of course John Fish has got... Cuff and Jason Ralph as they go down the back straight. Number 9 is Barry Gear and Robin Gear in third place. They're starting to put the challenge on now. As we look to see them come round off this top bend, John Fish and Clive Holland still going well. Barry Gear now starts to put the pressure on John Fish. Martin Cuff and Jason Ralph are not out of contention. They're still there in third place. It's all staying very, very close. Exactly as it should be. Number 173. Closely coming out of that bottom turn. Drive up the back straight. This is where they look quicker actually on the entrance to the bend, and it means they have to turn hard and drive back again. John Fish now knows that they're there, and Barry is wondering whether he ought to have another... He's going the long way round. Barry goes really, you can see him leaving him on. Well, it's a healthy ride on that bottom turn, and Martin Cuff is getting close from second to third as well. There's a twitch there from John Fish and Clive Holland, but they hold on to second. Barry Gear goes into the last lap leading, and John Fish looks as if he's going to just fight to have to hang on to that second place. Terrific ride from Barry Gear and Robin Gear. They go into the last turn. Martin Cuff again starts to close for that second place, but as we see the checkered flag raise, it's a terrific ride from Barry and Robin Gear. They look happy with that. Number 173 in second place is John Fish and Clive Holland, the early leaders. Martin Cuff and Jason Ralph finishing third. They were never out of contention at all. They pushed all the way. But a tremendous ride from Barry and Robin Gear. They take the 1000cc left-hand sidecar. going to get a challenge. Remember, it's 6 laps again. Mitch Godden is in second place, Vince Kinchin in third, Camier is in fourth, and then there's a gang of riders back there in fourth for 6th and 7th. There's a couple of lines on the front at the moment. Neil Scopes is getting the pace. It looks very comfortable indeed. Mitch Godden is doing everything he can to close the gap. Vince Kinchin not wanting to lose, but Kinchin as well. He's trying to stay close to those front two. But it's Neil Scopes who's getting the pace, and Neil Scopes is getting away. But Mitch Godden has got other ideas. He's driving hard on this top end. He's got to look tricky before that top end. Remember, that is the last bend. So if he's going to make a challenge, even on the last lap, that's the one that he could possibly do it. We've got a fallen rider on this top end. He's up and okay and out the way. And Mitch Godden is now closing on Neil Scopes. Mitch Godden starts to close the gap, and he's looking to make a challenge. He's got much closer the back than he was last time. He's got 2 more laps to go. Neil Scopes has now got another rider in front of him who's just picked the bike up again. That's Paul Knott. No, we don't have blue flags in this sort of racing, so we won't know the battle is going on behind him, and Mitch Godden takes advantage. Mitch Godden goes through in front of Neil Scopes, but Neil Scopes is not out of it at all. He stays there with him. As they go this time into the last lap, is Mitch Godden has got the lead, but only just from Neil Scopes, who's by no means out of this at all. As they go down the race road, it's going to be a fight for the line. Mitch Godden leaning forward, long track style, trying to get every inch of power out of his machine. He comes round off that bottom turn, Neil goes in hard, challenges towards the line, it's going to be close. And on the line is ringed just by the width of a tyre. I would have said Neil Scopes, but I'm to the right of the finishing line and leave it to the line judge. It was very, very close indeed. An intelligent, terrific ride from Neil Scopes. He allowed Mitch to outrun on that top corner, tried to keep the speed up, and it was close on the line, but we'll give you that one officially in a few moments. Final, and it's Dave Steer that's made the best of the starts. Roger Meesel's right there with him though, as they all chop and change going into that first thing. John Holmes's made a tremendous turn. But is he lucky to go the right way round, but it's Roger Meesel that's getting away. John Holmesy still there in second. Rob Wilson on the outside of John Holmesy, but it's Roger Meesel still in the front. Looks like he's going to do the same thing again as he goes very wide. Rob Wilson has seen the advantage to come through. Rob Wilson dives into second. John Holmesy tries to go back at him again. It's a terrific scrap for second place. What's going on behind him? Dave Sears watching every inch of the way in that fourth place. John Halsey still there in second. Looks to fight his way through and goes forward, standing in that top 10. Oh, he's spun it. We'll hit that machine as well, and I can see that we've got a red flag. Oh, Roger Meeser comes round past us. John Halsey very close to him as well. And Rob Wilson, and I'm sure a lot of you are already realising what that means, that that red flag has meant that the outfits have been brought to a halt. It will, of course, mean there's a rerun of the 1000cc sidecar final. Well, I mentioned earlier on also that we've got the best pairs on July the 27th being run by Swiga. That's the very first time down in that part of the country. But I've just been informed that Brighton's meeting on the 13th is described as being a random pair. So the riders that have entered don't know who they're going to be paired up with until they get there on the day.
Straight. My congratulations to the starter this afternoon. He's certainly getting them away nice and even. Into the first turn they come then. It's Duncan Tollhurst and Paul Baseby leading this one. Jim Bennett moving up on the inside with Steve Hargraves in the chair. So Duncan Tollhurst and Paul Baseby leading. Tim Bennett there in second place. Mick Turrell and Stuart Coe moved up to third ahead of Lee Ray. Gavin Newley coming past Lee Ray as well. Lee Ray's got a problem there. She didn't quite seem to zip down that straight as has done the others. Duncan Tollhurst still leading. Mick Turrell trying to go around the outside of him. Jim Bennett holding on to third at the moment, but it's all systems go on those front four. You could put all four in a van, throw a blanket over them. They're that close together. Duncan Tollhurst still leading. Gavin Newley coming up there on the inside of Duncan Tollhurst. Seemed to shut the throttle and lose his bottle at the wrong moment. Jim Bennett now goes round the outside. And Mick Turrell's down to fourth. Look at them coming round this corner now. Jim Bennett very, very wide. Gavin Newley's got the lead. Duncan Tollhurst is in second place with Paul Baseby. Jim Bennett's gone for that second. Gavin Newley leading. Jim Bennett in second place. Duncan Tollhurst in third. Mick Turrell and Stuart Coe there in fourth. Come round this last turn for the last time. The checkered flag's out this time. Gavin Newley's got a nice inside line. He's got it good. He's coming round there. Gavin Newley and Simon Beattie take the win from Tim Bennett and Steve Hargraves in second. Then Duncan Tollhurst and Paul Baseby in third. Race 13 it is then, and Richard Smith goes for gold in this one ahead of Adrian Squirrell in second place, Wogie Giles there in third, then Chris Pay. We got him whoever he was on that turn. Could be 73, Kenny Stone actually. Well, Adrian Squirrell's made the most of it, got past Richard Smith, he's heading the field now. Adam Shipp is up in third place, Wogie Giles is down to fourth, Chris Pay's got problems. Mark Powell and Collier Street, 31, Paul Simmons, he's gone up into fourth place, fifth place. Round they come then on the front line, it's 32, Adrian Squirrell leading from Richard Smith in second. Adam Shipp in third. Wogie Giles in fourth, then Paul Simmons, then Mark Powell, then Roy Lee, Alan Dan, Rob Hargraves, he's back in after the first leg, so that's good. Round that front. Oh, look at Richard Smith coming up on the inside of Adrian Squirrell. The last lap flag is Richard Smith that's leading. 32, Adrian Squirrell in second place, then Adam Shipp and Wogie Giles, Paul Simmons, Mark Powell. Look at Adrian Smith coming back under. Adrian Squirrell coming back under Richard Smith on that fifth turn. They enter into there. Adrian Squirrell's made the most of it, but he's got a bit wide. Richard Smith's on the inside, begging for it back again. They come through to the finish. It's Richard Smith from Adrian Squirrell, from Adam Shipp, Wogie Giles, Paul Simmons, Mark Powell. Duncan Tollhurst just got the best of the start off of Tim Bennett and Steve Hargraves as they go into the first turn. Duncan Tollhurst and Paul Baseby pulling tight lines in. Tim Bennett trying to go right around the outside, the long way round. Lee Ray is in there in third at the moment. Then Gavin Newley. All action stuff there. Look how close they are. Look at those first two. Tim Bennett trying to take it on the outside of Duncan Tollhurst, and Tim Bennett holding the throttle over that little bit longer and cutting a nose off of Duncan Tollhurst in that turn. Tim Bennett's got the throttle on. He's got a wide line. Duncan Tollhurst taking up on the inside. He's not giving up yet. These two are hard at it. Best places matters. Bennett and Steve Hargraves drift a little bit wide. Duncan Tollhurst and Paul Baseby forcing on there all the time. Adrenaline pumping. Aggression flowing. Tim Bennett's got the better of it now though. Tim Bennett, Steve Hargraves leading from Duncan Tollhurst and Paul Baseby. Then Gavin Newton and Simon Beattie. And then Lee Ray and Simon Wall. I'll get right. right one day, I will, honest. Look at Duncan Silas now going after Tim Bennett on this last turn. He knows it's his last chance to take victory in this one. Tim Bennett, equally desperate to hang on to it. Tim Bennett, Steve Uggers and Duncan Silas nearly got it, and down goes Paul Batesby. Well, Paul's up and okay. That was a speedy recovery for Paul Batesby, with bad luck there for Duncan Silas. You do have to go across the line with both men on the bike. No, you've got to be on the bike. Get back on it. Come around again. Who's it going to be? Lee Street makes the most of it. From 70, Gary Wells at 33, Richard Smith. Richard Smith goes up the second on the first turn. Wogie Giles is out. Wogie Giles is out with trouble. That's bad news for Wogie. On the first straight. Lee Street though, got it all his own way at the moment. Richard Smith won't let him have it his own way, I'm sure. He'll push him right to the last. But it's 75, Lee Street. From 33, Richard Smith. From 70, Gary Wells. 32, Adrian Squirrell. Then 62, Stevie Siren. 10, Dave Rumsey. Look at those boys going for it in the midfield there. But Lee Street is leading. He's well on his way towards victory in this one. But I think that the A finals are 6 lappers, so there's a long way to go yet. 75, Lee Street leading, then 33, Richard Smith in second place, then Gary Wells, then 32, Adrian Squirrell, then Dave Rumsey, Adam Shipp, Dave Steen. Round the turn they come then. Lee Street still got it. Richard Smith now starting to close the gap up slightly. So it's 75, Lee Street from Richard Smith, from Gary Wells and Adrian Squirrell and Dave Rumsey and Adam Shipp and Steve Siren, Brian Cornelius, and look at Richard Smith making the move now. Lee Street from Lenham, the Southeast Superstar of the 250s, and Richard Smith. His own right, he's gaining ground now, he's making him have it, he's making him work for it. My maths make it 2 more laps to go, but Lee Street is in front. Richard Smith is pushing hard, he's coming up on the inside this time, he's going to the outside, he's really showing he's in contention. He's pushing Lee Street all the way, he'll try and force him into it. Take perhaps on this corner, Lee Street, another nice tight line. Richard Smith will have to go some to beat him now, with just 1 lap remaining in this race. Lee Street's got it, but look at Richard Smith going right around the outside, he's done it. He's in front at that point there, and will he go on to victory, or will Lee Street have an answer for him? Has Lee Street tried? Has Lee Street got anything left in reserve? They come around that last turn. Richard Smith guns it towards the line. It's Richard Smith that wins it from Lee Street in second place. And then third is Gary Wells. And fourth is Adrian Squirrell. From Dave Rumsey, Adam Shipp, Steve Siren, 48, then Brian Cornelius. And Chris Still bringing up the rear. Exciting biting in the quarter litres. The left-hand sidecar A final, and John Fish is there. John Fish is right up alongside Tony and Tommy Penfold on the first turn. They go round that first turn together, but Tony and Tommy have taken the advantage. Tony and Tommy Penfold lead this one. Down the straight, John Fish is right on it. But Scout looks intact at the moment. Barry and Robbie Gear trying to come through from third to second round. John Fish. Systems go, but it's Tony and Tommy Penfold leading this one. On the Yamaha Genesis outfit from John Fish and Clive Holland on the Godden V Twin from Barry and Robbie Gear on another Yamaha Genesis, and they're pushing hard in third place. Won at Collier Street last weekend, and they'd like to win here again today. And look at Martin Cup and Jason Ralph coming up there in fourth place. It's getting very close though, nobody makes a mistake. There's 25, Tony and Tommy Penfold leading from John Fish and Clive Holland, from Barry and Robin Gear, and then Martin Cup and Jason Ralph, then Peter French and Dave Holland, and Duncan Fish, John Brady at the back. And Barry and Robin Gear gets through into second place, Martin, John Fish and Clive Holland, and it looks like Martin Cup on that turn as they come round. Tony and Tommy Penfold still leading from Barry and Robin Gear in second place. Then 173 John Fish and Clive Holland. I think yes, Martin Cup has gone through. Martin Cup now goes a bit wide. John Fish tries to come back inside. But out in front is Tony and Tommy Penfold. And Barry and Robin Gear are trying to read him in like a fish. They've gone to the outside line. What's going to happen here? From the turn they come. It's Tony and Tommy still with a very good line on the inside. I make it 2 more laps to go. Time will tell. It's Tony and Tommy Penfold with Barry and Robin Gear pushing every inch of the way. In second place then Martin Cup and Jason Ralph not giving up an inch either. And John Fish and Clive Holland just hoping for a mistake to come through. A lot of them as they come round this turn this time. They've only got 1 more lap to do. It's Tony and Tommy. They look over their shoulder. They know where the Gear brothers are. It's the Penfold brothers from the Gear brothers. From Martin Cup and Jason Ralph, then John Fish and Clive Holland. This is going to be the big one, chaps, as they go down that main street. There's just 1 more turn to go. Can Barry and Robin Gear take the Penfold brothers? They're right in there. They're right up alongside. They're giving it full. From sideline, it'll prove a disadvantage, I'm sure. Tony and Tommy Penfold take the win. From the Gear brothers in second place, then Martin Cup and Jason Ralph, then John Fish and Clive Hollands, Peter French and Dave Hollands, and Duncan Fish and John Wadey. Well, what another cracking race. 6 laps of pure excitement. Edwards and Will Jones go into the first turn first from Gavin Newlin and Simon Beanie in second place. Gavin Newlin trying the half long way around the outside there. Duncan Solis going up into third. Then Rick Colvin, Jim Bennett and Mick Carroll all side by side. Mark Edwards and Will Jones, no surprise to see them in front, but Gavin Newlin and Simon Beanie are holding a good second place at the moment. Duncan Solis seems to be gaining a bit of ground there in third place though. But it's number 8, Mark Edwards and Will Jones, and over goes Rick Colvin and Matthew Dix. Red flags are up, the race being stopped in the interest of safety. And not a lot of movement on those 2 boys, I'm afraid. Machine totally upside down.
On in this one against Matthew Squirrell once again. Nobody's going to do anything about it. This is the one that he's got to stay with Matthew Squirrell, because Matthew looks to be in terrific form at the moment. The riders struggling with the changing conditions on that bottom turn. No problems at the moment for Matthew Squirrell. He goes down the back straight, leading comfortably from Sean Bodie at the moment. We've lost an outfit on that bottom turn, and indeed in the interest of safety the clerk of the course quickly putting the red flag up. And it was in fact our third place, Justin Holyfield and John Hudson, that had lost on that bottom turn. And I would make the usual appeal that if you're not directly involved with the medical staff on the circuit, you please do not need to be on the circuit. Brian Palmer and Danny Hogg. We're underway as we're watching go up the bank straight. Who's made the best of the start? It looks like Simon Baird, but I can see going round the outside is Raz Palmer as he comes up that top turn. To the front, they've been very much in control this afternoon, but they had to work around that first turn. Now, what can the rest of the field stay with them? As Brian Palmer tries to go around the outside of Simon Baird. It's all getting very close again on that top turn. Crystal's been closing up as well. Gary Lloyd desperately looking for a way through. But at the moment, it's Brian Palmer that's got the chase on to go after Lester Goodwin. He's now got himself in the second. Simon Baird in third. But Lester and Clive Goodwin look very much in control. One more lap to go for them. Indeed. Brian Palmer and Danny Hock will try everything they can to catch him on that last turn. Simon Baird will be pushing hard. He's in that third place at the moment. Gary Lloyd still battling with Crystals through that fourth and fifth place. But as we come to the last corner, Brian Palmer will have a go as they come to the line. Oh, we shouldn't forget, of course, that Lester and Clive Goodwin were defending this title. They won the Jim Cole Spectacular in atrocious conditions last year down at Ware. They battled through it and they won it. Very deservedly so that day, and this afternoon, conditions totally different. They've ridden superbly.